guys, it's Karen. Welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. I hope you had a lovely holiday season. So it is now January the 2nd and I am so excited. I love everything that comes with the new year. I love that feeling of a fresh start, just wiping the slate clean, resetting my life, and that is pretty much what I'm gonna do today. So I figured I would take you through my step-by-step process of how I reset everything going into the new year to really set myself up for success and productivity and all of that good stuff. So first things first, every year I always write myself some new goals and I make a vision board to go with it. So I got myself a new notebook this year, which is such a little thing, but it makes me feel so motivated just buying myself that one little thing that I'm going to use to organize my life this year. So in here I've already made my vision board and I've also written out my goals for 2022. So I figured I would quickly share them. I decided to actually set my goals out in a different way this year. I've chosen 3 keywords that I want to take with me into this year, and then I've set my goals according to those words. For example, my first word is consistency, and surrounding that is all of the health and fitness kind of stuff that I really want to get into this year. So I want to lose at least 15 kilograms because at the moment I am severely overweight for my height and age, and so far nothing has really worked in terms of losing weight. I've been trying for months now and I just don't think I've done anything extreme enough. I think I might have been going a little bit too easy on myself. So I actually spoke to a nutritionist who's in the family. She was really sweet to make me a meal plan and really just help me figure out what I need to do to lose the weight. So then that leads me on to my next goal, which is to follow my meal plan and be consistent, because I've talked about this before, but it's a form of self-care to be disciplined and do what's best for you even when you don't feel like it. And following this meal plan is going to be really hard, it's going to be strict, but at the end of the day, if I do lose the weight, I'm going to feel so much better about myself and so much more confident and comfortable in my own skin. That's at the end of the day exactly what I want, because at the moment I'm really unhappy with my body. And I did speak about this in my last video. I've reached a point of mental and emotional peace within myself, but in terms of my physical being, I'm not feeling my healthiest, my happiest, I'm not confident, and I don't fit into any of my clothes that I used to wear all the time. And I used to love fashion and expressing myself through my clothes, and since none of them fit me anymore, I live in baggy clothes because I don't want anyone to see my rolls. Everything just isn't really aligned. So I'm working on aligning my mental health with my physical health this year, and I just need to be consistent with that. So my next goal is to work out 4 to 5 times a week. That's always been my goal. I generally hit the 3 to 4 every week, but I'm going to work on making it a consistent at least 4 times a week. And the last goal in this little category is having 1 cheat meal per week. So that goes along with my meal plan, and I discussed that with the nutritionist. My next word for 2022 is thrive, and I really love this because I'm in my 5th year of medical school. So my first goal is to pass 5th year, and then my next goal is to be the best doctor I can be and really just thrive in my work and bask in the glory of making it, because I've wanted this since I was like 8 years old, and I really do feel like this is the year I'm going to thrive. The other goal that I set in this category is to travel as much as possible. Obviously that's COVID dependent, but I've got my elective planned out, and if everything stays as it is, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be traveling for at least 8 weeks. And then I've got about a month between my graduation and starting work, and I'm hoping I can do something then, but obviously that's dependent on how the world is doing. And my third word for 2022 is peace, as I've spoken about a lot in the last couple of weeks, but with this, I want to practice gratitude and self-compassion, and that's definitely a very long-term goal. It's something that I've spoken about in therapy a lot because self-compassion is very hard for me. I'm very hard on myself. I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I think just slowly working on that, being a little bit nicer to myself, giving myself grace, it'll improve all aspects of my life. So to do that, I've also just added in to journal every day. I've been getting quite good with regular journaling, but I do want to make it a part of my daily routine because journaling really helps. It really helps to clear my mind, and if I'm overthinking at all, it really helps me to put it all down on paper, make it rational and logical, make it make sense, and then go from there. And then my last thing is to incorporate some form of self-care into every day. And I really want to adjust my mindset to realize that self-care isn't just taking a bath or putting on a face mask, which it can be, but it's bigger than that. It's more important, and I want to feel like I've taken care of myself every single day, whether it's following my meal plan or working out or doing the things that make me feel good even when I'm not motivated. That is self-care to me, and I just want to keep working on that. So those are my goals. And then in terms of my vision board, I've got a lot of quotes on there about being gentle with myself and being a woman in progress. It's okay to not be the finished version of yourself because you're never going to be the finished version of yourself, but it's also okay to be proud of how hard you're trying and be proud that you want to be the best version of yourself, that you want to improve and be better. So then in terms of the pictures, a lot of it is health and fitness related and self-care related. I've also got a couple of pictures with girls with really cute outfits on, just to remind me that I definitely want to be fitting into my nice clothes again at some point this year. I specifically put a girl wearing a pinafore in this vision board because I own a pinafore from Topshop. I used to love it. It used to make me feel really cute and pretty, and it no longer fits me. So I specifically put that photo there to remind me that I really do want to fit back into that and feel the way I used to in that outfit. And then the last few pictures are just like pictures of stethoscopes, remind me that I want to be the best doctor I can be. I've got a couple of pictures of Mexico and New York because that's where I'll be going after my elective placement. So that is pretty much my vision board and my goals for this year. I would love to know your goals for this year. I think it's really fun to set new goals, have that new form of motivation for the new year, and I am just really happy and really excited to go into this year with a healthier mindset and really just know that my plan is to take care of myself and focus on that compassion and self-love, and I'm just super excited. So that is always my step one when it comes to resetting my life for the new year. Step two is all about my environment. I like to clean, do my laundry, put new sheets on, and luckily I actually did all of that before I left to go home for Christmas, so everything's pretty clean. But I actually really want to rearrange my room. This is something I probably do seasonally at this point because I love the fact that it's such a cheap and easy way to feel like you've got a brand new environment, a brand new space to play around with. So this is what my room is looking like at the moment. And what I'm thinking is I want to move the bed from over here to here lengthways so it's in the middle of the room, because you can see it here. My dad has let me borrow his projector because he's not using it at the moment, and I want that to be projecting onto this huge blank wall over here. And I think it will be such a vibe if the bed is obviously facing the wall and you can just watch movies in bed. It'll just be so cozy. So I'm not really sure where the rest of the furniture is going to fit into that plan, but I'm just gonna try it. I'll move the bed first and then see how the rest turns out. This is the finished product. I absolutely love how it turned out, and like I said, it's such an easy and cheap way to just feel like your environment is brand new and fresh. So yeah, I just quickly vacuumed, cleaned the surfaces and dusted a little bit, and everything just feels really nice and new and clean. So now I'm gonna quickly just get changed and head out to Tesco because I forgot it's a Sunday and it's almost 3 p.m. so I feel like it's gonna be closing soon and I really need my groceries for the week. So I'm going to do that. I've already made a list of things that I need to get based off of my meal plan. So I'll pop the meal plan and the list of groceries that I'm going to get on the screen just to make it clear my thoughts and logic behind everything. But I do have quite a lot of food that I need to get, so I'm going to get going. Okay, so I got a lot of good stuff. I'm just going to start over at this end with all of the veg. So I got some white onions, red onions, 2 packs of mixed peppers, a ton of asparagus because it's one of the only vegetables I'm allowed on this meal plan, as well as the peppers. I got tomatoes and cucumber for my salad bits, and I also need to get some spinach and rocket, but they didn't have any in this Asda. I got some red chilies to add into my omelettes. I also got some sriracha as my hot sauce. I got 2 things of the plain vegan tofu, 2 packs of gluten-free bagels, pack of 12 eggs, 2 of these cottage cheeses with onion and chives. I got 2 things of limes because I'm supposed to have warm water with lime in the mornings. And then I got 3 of these authentically Greek yogurts with 0% fat, 4 punnets of blueberries, some olive oil since I've run out, 2 different types of tea that I'm going to be having in the evenings. I pretty much just went with the flavours that sounded the best. So this one is spearmint, apple, and I have absolutely no idea how to say that, but it sounds really nice. And then this one is strawberry cucumber with green tea and aloe vera. So again, sounds really yummy and just calming for the evening. I got some honey because I think I'm supposed to have this in my overnight oats and I didn't have any. And then last couple bits are so random. I just got this cutlery set. It was literally £1 and it's just really handy to have in my lunchbox at placement because I usually always forget my cutlery. So I got that, and then I also got this adorable mug that's shaped like an elephant. I just couldn't resist. For Christmas, Harry got me one that's shaped like a giraffe. This one here, and it's like my favorite thing ever, so I got the matching elephant one. I just really couldn't resist. So now I'm just gonna put all of my groceries away, make sure that the kitchen is nice and organized, which to be honest it is because I organized it before I left for Christmas. And then I'm gonna get into meal prepping for the week. I just want to make my life as easy as possible, so I'm pretty much just gonna prep all of the veg. So for example, for my omelettes, I'm going to put onions and peppers in them, so I'm just gonna chop up my onions and peppers so that they're ready to go and I can just chuck them on the pan whenever I'm making that meal. I'll probably prep the asparagus as well to have with my evening meals. I'm not sure if I'm going to prep the tofu because it's probably going to be nicer if I make it fresh each evening, but just things like that to make my life easier. I'm just going to get that done now.